My name is Doug Blessington from the United States. I had a dream when I was in the United States that I must move to South Africa. So I followed that dream, moved here, and then dreamt about a woman with these white beads on her forehead. And I was told that that was a woman from the Xhosa tradition. So I was following my dreams and ended up finding my tata, my teacher. Well, it's very special because, you know, this is not my indigenous tradition. I'm a white person from the United States. So for them to welcome me, to open their arms, open their hearts to me is very, very special. Because it fulfills something in me that where I've grown up it hasn't been able to fulfill. Hasn't even been able to touch even closely. Oh, my tata is, it's also for father. He is my new father. He is my father now, my spiritual father. And so he guides me and mentors me in all the things that I need to know to be a successful sangoma. It just takes a calling, you know, it's not a choice, it's not something that you can just decide like, oh, I want to be a sangoma today. It's something that you're born with, it's something you're born to do. And so this is just an unfolding, a recognition of what I'm here to do on this earth. So it's an incredible blessing for me.
Beautiful ancestors, I need to give you a goat. I realize this. I need to give you a goat. Please, show me the details. Show me everything that I need. I know that you need this from me. Please, let me give this to you in the way that you need.
I was a therapist, working with people with mental health issues. Yeah. So now I have mental health issues. I guess we all do to some degree or another. However long it takes to complete my training, to do everything I need to do in South Africa, in Southern Africa. So I have a 2-year visa. I may ask for an extension. We'll see. I would love to be an instrumental part of creating whatever change is necessary. This is everything for me.
I'm a Sangoma trained by the Kwadlaminis, the Dlamini clan of the Amampondo. The Sangoma is a Zulu word. In our language it's Ikricha, and we are responsible for the physiological, psychological and emotional and spiritual well-being. In Western terms, you could probably say that we fulfill the role of a doctor, a psychologist and a priest. Students are called twazas, amatwaza, and they're called to become sangomas. Nobody who's a sangoma wants to be a sangoma. They're all called to do this. And the cure for the illness, the sickness of spirit, is to train. So this process is called ukutwaza. There are 2 translations of ukutwaza. One is the madness of the calling, and another is the blossoming, the opening of the closed thing inside. So that's what we're doing with these guys, is that we're making them blossom. To talk to the twazas, they need to be given a small silver coin or anything shiny on the floor, and then they put some snuff for the ancestors, and they can keep that coin towards their next ceremony to buy their beads or whatever. But they have to remember everyone who gave them the coin and always speak to them and greet them, but not other people. Come on. Yeah, pick and save, here we are to do the shopping. All this that we're buying at the moment is for the ceremony, and there should be about 50 to 80 people for about 3 days. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4,500. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, everyone who's local around here, they all know me by sight, if not by name or whatever. So I'm recognized when I go around. So it's really nice. People help, carry things, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, maybe you should tell them.
I've got a degree in horticulture, and I write books for young adults, fiction, about this place, Ponderland, and about Sangomas. I had a spoiled colonial upbringing with polo ponies and hot and cold running servants and all that stuff. And brought up in Rhodesia, as it was then. We were coffee farmers on the Mozambique border, in a place called Chipenge. We're at a place called Wema, which is a location inside the tea estate. And this is where we park our cars if we come by car, and where we bring our shopping to take it down. It's quite steep, but it's quick.
Been waiting long for this. No. Very long.
Yo! Yo! Hi, bro. As Sangomas, we kneel to pee. When you're a Twaza, you have to. When you're Sangoma, you do it for respect. So my name is Ntombe Mhlope. It means white girl, as a literal translation. But as the meaning of that name, it means the one who's clean inside, who serves. So that's who I am.
All go down to Mtekani now at this moment, okay?
I come here for a month, then I go to Cape Town for a month. And then my valley is called Umdagan, but I'm the only resident. Yeah. This particular piece of the path is called the cupboard. Ikabadin. Many people have fallen on their head down here. The homestead that I live in now, I inherited from the old Kwele, the herbalist who lived here before. And I used to come and see him from before I trained as a Sangoma. This is my home. This is Kwarid. Welcome. We're farmers. We grow things and we breed cows and goats. Finish. Finish.
This is it's like it's a personal thing, you know.
When you first start training, you first put the clay, white clay. Then when on your second step, then you use red clay. Then on the third, and then you're done.
Be humble. 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 That's what I learned, the first thing. And that touched me the most. The first time, I didn't even know that about me. Be humble.
Hey!
doing physical work, all the chores around the house. That's the twice's job. And the cleaning, the washing, the cooking, the preparation, the digging in the garden, the everything else. And the whole thing is to do everything quickly and efficiently and get it done. And you can go kneel on your mat again. And the girls who work at the house, they get a salary. The twices don't get paid. No. The young girls of the house, with the help of the twices, they're in charge of the kitchen. In our household, we do things in the old-fashioned way, where sangomas get served first, and then men, and then the older ladies, and the children last, or second last, twices last, actually. So twices must wait till everyone's eaten and they don't need anything, and then they can eat.
The name of this tree is Mtendekwani. It's what they call dream medicine. So what you have dreamt last night, so you could remember so clearly. It's muti. It's called umuti. Umuti. It's Xhosa. Yeah, if you're not a twice, it's dangerous because what it does, it makes your mind open. So if you have it, or other person have it, that life of that person will be gone. And then you will need the support from a sangoma.
Kulele Tongweni is my kangata. A kangata is a sangoma's assistant for life. I dreamed him in my first year of training.
Now we will grind the medicine that we have got.
His parents gave him to me as a 7-year-old. And he stayed with me like my shadow right through my training. He did basically the training with me.
You take your sticks, and then you do this. You talk to your ancestors. And then when you're done doing that, okay, you just do this. Amba, Satan, Moyombi, go, evil. And then you hit it again. I feel better when I take my medicine. Okay, shot.
So, as you can see, people have started to arrive in the rain, crossing the swollen rivers. Dangerous, but they're coming anyway. And so, it's very amazing that even with the weather, the people are arriving and things are starting. We're welcoming them today with a bit of mkomboti and so on. But the main thing is for tomorrow. And here comes some more. Well, he thought he was killing one of my chickens, but he was actually killing his own chicken. He couldn't see properly in the dark. It's his only chicken. So he just killed his own chicken, the only one for breeding for him. Start preparing sweat medicine, please. Ukulele tongweni knows about it. Come on, ukulele tongweni. So.
I'm just preparing a sweat bath for Tata.
Advance. Today is the first day of the ceremony. It's Saturday. Some of the people have arrived already last night, some of the Sangomas and the people. And the rest of the people will be arriving today. It's one of the medicines we do to spiritually clean yourself. Go on. I get naked under these blankets and they bring a bowl of boiling liquid with the herbs in it and put it down in front of me, and I go over it to make a tent with the blankets. Well, Sangomas burp and make loud noises and what have you, because of feeling spirit inside us. We feel a little bit spaced out afterwards, but it's good. Yes, I have a smoke in the mornings when I get up. I will. Okay, so here we're burning aloe ferox leaves, the dried leaves from the aloe ferox. When it's added to the snuff, it gives an extra lift. It's a little bit of a speedy thing for the old ladies that all have a snuff and then talk like hell.
It's for a boost. It's like a, you know, like a very minimal type high, like, you know, like a boost, like a lift.
Umkomboti is the beer, a traditional beer of the ancestors, and it's made from maize and rooted sorghum. The process is to mix maize and sorghum with warm water and let it stand until it bubbles gently. It's the sacred beer. It's made from the grains that feed us, and it's hugely centrally important to any ceremony. So I'm just busy putting on all my ceremonial beads, getting dressed for the ceremony. These are all my beads for protection and medicine. And all the things around my neck are a collection of many, many things. And the little bags contain special things. Come on, my medicines. Twice as when you're in training, the first thing is humility. Kneeling to do everything, to be spoken to go through a doorway, to eat with your hands, you don't use utensils. You only speak when someone wants to speak to you, speak when you're spoken to. sick with spirit is what this calling is all about. It's the madness of the calling. And it requires the blossoming to heal it. The blossoming is the opening up of the sangoma inside. No, there is no turning back. Once you commit and put the beads on to serve spirit, it's for life, forever. And you can cut the beads off if you like, but spirit isn't going to leave you alone. So once you have tuned in to radio ancestors, you can't ever untune. Okay? Most people are tuned into radio people, and sangomas are tuned into radio ancestors, and twazas are between stations and full of static and noise. They're busy being tuned in. The blood of any animals that are sacrificed, it's the blood of sacrifice. It's giving its blood. We bleed the animals. And so it's giving its life for the job that we're doing to make the person well. Literally, they imbibe some of the blood of each animal that's killed and anoint their bodies with that blood as well. So they are becoming the animal, and the animal is becoming part of them. It's all becoming one thing. The spirits of those animals are being given to protect that person and make them ready to serve spirit. And the goat that's sacrificed is to join the ancestors of the Twaza with my ancestors, to Tabanisa, to join them together. Nokukanya, the new Twaza, she's doing very, very well. She coped well with the ceremony, and she stayed awake when she was supposed to, and all these things. And I'm pleased with how it went. 2 cockerels, a white one and a spotted one, and a red hen. And it's spotted is change, red is blood of birth, and white is clean spirits. So it's all very good vibes. So let's go and try it on her. This is going to be her headdress. This is the meat from the goat that we're all sharing. Look how the rivers come up, and this is what the people had to cross in the night to get here. As you can see, it's quite dangerous. But there's a rope to hang on to in case you fall. Come on. I've trained to completion 4 Twazas who are now Sangoma, and I have 3 trainees at the moment. My life outside Kwarit, when I go to a city and what have you, it's very, very different, but I haven't forgotten how to play that game. And I dress like this, of course. But you get used to people staring or the comments or whatever. It's just part of it, that's all. To be a Sangoma, it doesn't matter what color or race you are, as long as the blood is red inside. We're all the same. All of us have ancestors. Like all my Twazas that I train, they're my children. And once they've graduated, they don't go away. They come to me forever to ask advice for medicines or for new patients with a problem they've never had to handle before. So and we meet all the time. We've developed a bond over the years that can't be broken. Yeah.